After watching the cheating pandemic made by Bastille, I decided to make this video. Why? Because even though he say all the thing he know about cheating, I think it's like saying there is an elephant in the room, where if you have a double digit IQ, you would know about it. But I definitely think there is a lot of people with triple digit IQ but still couldn't understand what is going on, mainly because they are dead. But I wanna say my ultimate reason and every way I could to defend it. And if I'm wrong, then feel free to point out why my point is wrong. Okay, so this is the reason why people cheat in video game. Because everyone is shit. Shroud is shit, 10Z is shit, Faker is shit, Lawnmower is shit, this guy who play Apex is shit, every big Warzone streamer is shit, people who make the cheat is shit, the people who buy it is shit, the dev of Escape from Tarkov is shit. Before you think I'm just some salty kid who just got hacked on and goes on the internet to whine about it, hear me out. And to defend my reason, let's start at the tippity top, the 1%. The 1% represent the top player with incredible skill and knowledge of the game, or the 1% of Twitch with an extremely high viewer count. Faker is known to be the best player of League of Legends. For Valorant is 10Z, Landmark is Escape from Tarkov, Sif is Apex or Emerald Hall, and Nickmer is Warzone, and a lot of many more. Why I said they are shit? Because they inspire other people to be good at the game, to compete at an extremely high level. But in some other way, you could say that they influence an extremely small amount of people or player to cheat. I mean, the pro player scene is extremely interesting and profitable. If you make it big on the stage, you are set for life. But if you cheat, you're probably not gonna last very long in really anyway, because you are stupid. And so this is where the big streamer came in. If I cannot have the attention in the competitive stage, I could get some attention by reaching the big name streamer. I mean, at some point, you would see that these hackers are not trying to hide the fact that they are cheating. They just straight up advertise it on the stream, and they focus on stream sniping the streamer, make them mad, to provoke their audience to gain more attention. And I don't know why making thousands of people to feel sorry for your mother is something that you would do, but attention is attention. Wow, you are good at this game, and wow, you're such a zero brain human being. You are so pathetic that you have to cheat in a video game. It's the same amount of attention, just different vibe and murderous intention. In Pestily video, he said that hacker want to be the best, but I think it doesn't true in a majority of the people who cheat, because I don't know who is a hacker and good at the game. And anyone who look up to one of the pro player must have known the story of how they became one. Hour of grinding, compete with people who have the same skill level as you are, maintaining the mental health to be able to be in a team, always push yourself to be the new top, make yourself stand out. At that point, maybe you can be a really successful pro player. But these hackers do not want to be the best. They want to beat the best the easiest way possible. And I do think that no one can be the best if they are hacking or cheating. I don't see the reason why the best player have to cheat, and I do hope that 4 years or 10 years later, Shao or 10Z or some pro player are not gonna admit that they are cheating in CSGO or Valorant or Omega Watch. The use of drug is another aspect that I'm not gonna avoid because they're not the part of this video. But I don't really know why you would want to beat the best, because you already know you got that 100% advantage to beat those player. So why? I mean, it would be really embarrassing to cheat and still fail.
He's trying to hide it. Oh, I hate this guy.
It's nothing wrong wanting to be the best. It's wrong when you want to be the best the wrong way. But you cannot go the wrong way if someone didn't make the road. Which brings me to the next point. The soup and cook. The supplier is rather simple. On one hand, you got the people who make script and cheat to get employed by the anti-cheat company. Talk about irony. At some point, you could see that it is a reasonable to some extent, but if you think about it, aren't they the one who created the problem in the first place? Well, it's kind of sad, but in DongHuaP documentary where he talked about scripting and hacking, he talked about this problem really well, so you should check it out. If you don't play League, it just give you a big insight on why and the cheat company is on a constant battle with cheat maker for the money, of course, but still. But on the other hand, you got people or even a company making millions out of this cheat, which is straight up bad. But hey, if you can make money out of something, why not? The guy who knocked on door like a morning alarm was one has a job. But all this could never happen if it wasn't for the sacrifice of brain cell from the consumer. Just like drug, the industry could never stay alive if no one take it. All this boils down to supply and demand. But the real problem why people cheat is because they are weak. This is the peak of humanity where technology reached its peak, and so is human stupidity. Cheat and porn is only a few taps away, but real skill and a girlfriend sound like a thing a genie would give you if you rub his lamp the right way, if you know what I mean. But I think the real problem is the lack of understanding on the impact of their action. I was doing the similar thing to toxic player, and the two problem is quite similar, I would say.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
It's just a game, so if I ruin it, it wouldn't be a problem. There's always gonna be another game, another different player. It's my money, I get to do whatever I want with it. Don't like the game, just don't play it. If low, imagine spend hundreds of hours to get good low. It's hard to understand the mind of a cheater. I saw there was a video of a cheater interview, but I never watched it because I think interviewing a cheater is really stupid. It's like asking a serial killer why he killed people. Do you think he gonna give you an answer that you could understand it? But then again, I'm not some kind of doctor in this field, so yeah. However, I did cheat in a lot of game, offline game of course, because at a certain point of playing a game, especially a grinding game, you will probably reach the point where grinding is just not worth it. Why would I spend hours of farming to get a certain item when I could edit the code to give me the item? I mean, I'm gonna get it eventually. Why waste my time? Tapping Hisuyam or Rocketman is so much fun rather than playing the game as it intended. But I never use hack or cheat on online competitive game. The most I would do is to use skin chain in League. Brother, please don't ban me. And I have been taught something really important throughout my life, which is common sense. It is common sense to play fair, because having unfair advantage over your enemy isn't gonna make me become shroud. There is zero benefit for me to use cheat, and I'm not gonna enjoy making other people suffer and get mad at me and then ask me why am I such a loser to the point that I have to cheat on an online game. Everyone want to climb to the top, but I think the real reason why they do it because it's fun. Competing is fun. Casual is fun. As long as it's fun, you can enjoy playing the game. But I think at some point, to some people are incapable of having fun in the game. I could play a casual match of League with my friend, and amazingly, would we could match against a master or even a challenger for some reason, where we would get this joy. How can we have fun while playing that game? Or my friend and I could play a game of Escape from Tarkov. 20 minutes into the game, just shooting scav and looting them. Then bam, head eye. Wow, I'm having so much fun, dying over and over again, said Timmy, who got kicked by a horse. Guys, nowadays gaming isn't as enjoyable as it used to be. The older gamers have responsibility, so they have less time to play the game, which I will talk about later. And the younger generation now have the incredible access to a lot of games and cheat without understanding the impact of using cheat in online video game. Few years ago, when me and my friend were hanging out in the internet cafe, the majority was young kids, and they would just go in, open up the computer, open the browser, type in LOL cheat in the search bar, and by the time I was so ready to slap that kid, too bad I was doing the same thing. But it just goes to show how many people who you cheat just don't care because they are just too stupid to care or already know but just didn't care anyway. Now there is one other type of consumer, which is the one who you cheat to make money. Account boosting, account selling, real money trading, all of it just point back to the even weaker people who don't have the ball to buy the real cheat and use it themselves. Like asking someone to buy a drug and then use it while you sit there, watch them getting high and think to yourself, wow, this is really fun. But at this point, everyone knows you can cheat and still be bad at the game. So Bastily point out a really good problem, which I call it the Johnny problem. Basically, mean someone who have to work and only get maybe 3 hours of free time to play game, especially when in grinding game, and Johnny would not want to grind. He want to play the game, he just didn't want to grind for it. But here's the thing, Johnny, you sucking dick wrong. If you don't play the game as it's intended to be, why would you even want to play it? It's like going to the elementary school playground to start a adult fight club. It just doesn't make sense, huh? But hey, my money, my choice. You wouldn't understand it how hard it is to play Escape from Tarkov for only 3 hours. Yeah, I do. I only get to play like 1.5 hours of Escape from Tarkov every day. I spend the other half hour organizing my stash because I have a standard account. I still somewhat enjoy playing the game, but here comes another problem: the Escape from Tarkov realism problem. Escape from Tarkov is the only game that generally make me want to cheat because I feel like it have so many bigger problem other than cheating. Dissing, sound, the ammo system, the armor understanding of how bullets work. But these are the things that the Escape from Tarkov dev want to do, and I'm fine with it. I respect that. And if I cannot enjoy playing the game anymore, I would just uninstall it. So why is a problem related to cheating? Well, because game is fun, no doubt about it, but the complexity of the game would just not appeal to the average gamer, and you would have to grind for this game. That's a fact. The RMT problem, the real money trading, would be like the biggest problem to the game. More than hacking, I would assume, because people just hack to get the stuff so that they could sell to the people who want the stuff but do not want to grind for it. weak. So yeah, that is the reason why people cheat in video game, because they are weak, not because the anti cheat is bad. That's like saying, hey, you are $1 million company and you suck at what you do. There is a constant battle between the people who make the cheat for money and the people who make the anti cheat for money. O is for the people who don't have the mental capability to say, I do not enjoy this game anymore, I'm gonna uninstall it. My only advice for the people who cheat or thinking of it is to play single player game. Take a few weeks off or months from playing online game that you don't have the skill to enjoy it, or you just not enjoying playing that game. Go play offline game, single player game. There is 1,000 of those ready for you to explore. Cheating and hacking will always be a problem, but I do hope that in the future the chance of meeting a hacker is as low as two psychopaths getting in the same car. It's there, but I just kill the other guy. That's all the thing I want to say about the cheating problem, but it's more like a weak gamer problem or just weak people in general. Because I don't imagine a guy who is 6 feet 5, bicep of the buffalo, chest of the Olympic god, chin carved by Michelangelo, face had been patched by Athena, who makes 6 figures per year, would go back to his mansion after work, open up his 10K PC and be like, cheating is so fun. But then again, maybe I'm wrong.